Welcome, fellow Radiant Stars and fighting game fans alike. Russell Joestar here, bringing you the next Phase 2 of the Deltarune Royale Rumble, where we have 9 Deltarune-related killer characters battling it out for a top 3 spot. We've got some battles lined up here. Dizzy Mark Susie will be getting a nice rest for a bye round. And we got Clyde and Toriel up first. Let's get them set up and get this battle underway. Let's see how these two are going to battle it out with each other. Toriel kind of got the short end of the stick last video, I feel, because she went up against the Delta Warriors, and that's a 3-in-1 combo of characters, and that can make it very difficult for fighters to go after, if you will. So, let's see how she does one-on-one.
Prove to me that you are strong enough to survive.
Get ready to keep bumping.
We got the mysterious stage again. Yeah, she seems to be doing alright for someone. She's not being harassed by Susie and Ralze frequently. Trying to throw some attacks out, but not really having a good time here. Not just because Toriel's got Sans as backup. What are you doing? Why? Duck and punch. Hit him with a backhanded. Ooh, very nice. That slide into that flaming pillar is pretty cool. Well, you're confident now, but let's see how you are when you have to fight other people in this tournament. No, does that column follow? I wonder if that column continues to do damage if it follows her like that. Clyde kind of just blocking with his face, I guess you could call it. Not the most effective strategy. He gets gassed or blasted. And fireballs to the back. Giving Toriel her first match win. Yeah, to be fair, she did warn. Alright then. That's first to 3, so let's set him up and fight him again.
Prove to me that you are strong enough to survive.
Get ready to keep bumping.
Getting a nice Chapter 4 background here. Like how they got those dancing pumpkins in the front there. Also, if you were watching this before we got the remainder of Chapter 4 out, we are still working on those episodes. I'm not going to let Chapter 4 go unfinished, as far as the Let's Play goes. And Clyde just continuing to just take an absolute thrashing. Did manage to do some damage to Toriel, but I mean, it's not doing too good. Right, let's see. Maybe Clyde needs a couple matches before he kind of figures out how he's going to deal with it. I don't know. Or I think he might just be free points for whoever ends up fighting them. Unfortunate, really, to see a character turn out like that in a tournament. But who knows? Maybe you get lucky. Got a little bit of damage there. Toriel doing a super slide and just... Toriel throwing down a taunt, too. Okay. You still got one more match before you win the set, Toriel. Alright, here we go. I think Toriel's, getting herself some free points here.
Prove to me that you are strong enough to survive.
Get ready to keep bumping.
And here we go. Fighting inside. There she goes. Not slapping the... I think she's thinking that she can hit Clyde, but unfortunately her slaps are not hitting his hurt box, so... Hit him with that slide into that flaming pillar. Those backhands. She loves to do that backhand throw, I noticed. Ooh, there she goes.
Do not try to stop.
Hit him with the Gaster Blaster right in the backhand slap, and a kick for the KO.
You're gonna have a bad time.
Alright, here we go. I would wish Clyde some luck. Maybe he can keep going, but I don't think it's gonna go very well for this guy. I think he showed up to the wrong party. Did it way too late for too early, Toriel. You gotta get your timing down for your supers. Come on. Shred up and throw it away like an old dirty shirt. Clyde, you just... okay, yeah, he did try. He didn't just throw the game. I think he just is out of his depth here with this fight, with this tournament. Alright, so coming back to our chart here, let's go ahead and give the dues. And we go 0, -3. Storiel is taken for 16 points. Okay, so now we've got, well, Vi versus Susie, so we'll just put I thought I put all X's there. So we got Delta Warriors versus Black Girl Susie. Let's see how she deals with a gaggle of trio. Let's get that fight set up, and we will see how she does. Let's see, Delta Warriors and Black Girl. Let's get things started. Still haven't fixed their picture. They need to fix their picture. Oh my goodness, she's small compared to them. Okay? Okay? It's okay? Taking them all out with one swipe. I'm sorry, I'm just used to them having to take multiple hits. Yeah, maybe we'll see her, that heart power. Oh, then even the the lullaby has no effect. I mean, Black Girl is taking some damage, but oh, that's a KO. Delta Warriors thought that they were going to be invincible, but then they met Black Girl, Susie. Just rude busters. Susie, there's something funny about Delta Warrior Susie getting KO'd by a rude buster. Not KO'd, but sent flying. It seems like that axe swipe does lock on to whatever target, which is very useful for someone like the Delta Warriors. I don't know if it quite puts them in broken territory yet, because, well, because we've seen with Tussie Mark Susie fights like a normal character. They don't have that lock-on slash thing, so they're not invulnerable. They are good enough to go easy on. Not go easy on them, but calm down. You beat them. You took your win. Ooh, man, that was something to see. And of course, Black Girl Susie being ever the woman of few words. Let's get our next match set up. You're in the Phantom Zone now, Delta Warriors. I don't think anyone's going to save you. Just immediately knocks the Rousey out of it. I was about to say that it looked like they were kind of catching up to each other in terms of life, but I wonder how much damage one of them needs to take before they're knocked out temporarily. Just Root Busters. Again, Root Busters Susie out of here. Better watch out. Rousey's trying to heal, but Black Girl ain't having none of that. Although it looks like they did, Rousey was able to get some healing down for the Delta Warriors. Black Girl's just gotta not let them heal, I think, and then she can get them pretty good. What I want to see is that, that soul ability that we've seen her use. I don't know if there's like she has to take a certain amount of damage before she uses it, or like how that works exactly. Alright, so Delta Warrior's not going down quite as easy this time around. But that needs to be that thumbnail. That's the thumbnail right there. Again, the KO and the Rousey just like smacked into the front of it. Or not, Chris, I mean Susie smacked in the front of it. Just goes. I wonder if the type of attack determines like how they're sent flying. And Black Pearl's like, alright, we played around that last match, last round, not letting you play around this time. There she goes, handing the Delta Warriors their breaking their three-match win streak. Continuing, having her own continue on. Here we go. If Black Pearl wins, she takes a set.
Get ready to keep
Alright, a little bit of a calm before the storm here, and here we go. Or maybe not. Alright, Chris managing to dodge some of those slashes. I wonder if you can dodge the slashes. So, like, maybe it's like it's a timing thing or something. I don't know, because I haven't actually tried to take someone and fight Black Pearl myself. Oh, he's doing this healing thing. You gotta stop him. There you go. Just root bust storm out of there. Oh. Oh, did you see how much damage that did? That Root Buster did a lot of damage there. He's trying to heal. The match is over already. He said KO, but you stop healing at that point. Wasting no time with round 2 here, it looks like. I was writing stats into the record book, but by the time I looked up, Delta Warriors are already halfway down their health. She's waiting for Zuzi to get back up. Did you see that? Like, she's able to wreck it. Ooh. A wonky, maybe wonky hitbox, but either way you slice it, I think they're, yeah, that's a big L for the Delta Warriors. They came in swinging. They came in swinging, and unfortunately, they weren't swinging enough. Let's give Susie her second set win, putting her at 22 points. Let's get our chart back up on here. That's going to be 0 minus 3. And did I give her all points? Yes, I did. Where are you, Black Pearl? You are now at 22. Alright, next we have King versus Rousey. Let's see how these two duke it out. Alright, I'm not doing that again. That was terrible. Alright. We got ourselves King, who isn't fitting into here. And where's my boy Rousey? Here we go. Let's get things started.
Get ready to keep
Alright. Rousey kind of just standing there taking some... Oh, there you go. He had to wake up for a second there. He was tired. Maybe he stayed up late last night or something. not a complete smackdown. We've seen the King seems to be getting a few amount of hits in. Figured Relze would be doing a little bit better, but yeah, you heal prayer to patch things up a bit. Maybe he just needs to learn, right? We're starting to see him get a little bit more active as the round goes on, it looks like. Thanks to that heal prayer, he was able to gain a life lead. King doing a lot of blocking, though. It doesn't seem like he does a lot of damage, actually. Now that I look at it. Ooh, hit him with that pacify. And Relze will take that first win. Round win, rather. Can King actually get a win? We'll see. Maybe he'll break his losing streak. Well-placed Lullaby. Ooh, and that was good. That was good. Well-placed Lullaby. Hits, follows up with the super. Yeah, I'm seeing him starting to do a little bit more damage, but he doesn't do a ton of damage to King. I don't know if King ever has any super moves of his own. Relze is able to, looks like he's able to build up meter and spin it pretty fast. So he's got that going for him, at least. I don't know what his meter looks like, so to speak. So I don't know how accurate the HUD there is with characters' actual meters, but what is accurate is that Relze will take this match. Not as insane and high velocity as the last one, but hey, you know, you can't always have them be these insane breakneck slugfests. Alright, let's get them set up with match 2.
Get ready to keep bucking.
Ooh, Relze going a little bit more aggro here, it looks like. I think he's got his pattern here. Sending in Lancer. Lancer misses. Did multiple Lancers, okay. King trying to taunt for some reason. Relze doing a lot better, it looks like, so far, not needing to use no heal prayer to keep his HP up. He's doing some damage though. So it's not a complete. It's not a complete. At least King is doing damage. And there goes that heal prayer. Come on, King, you can't give him time to heal. Why do you think Jebel targets him so aggressively? Okay, so both kind of trading some blows here in this first match. Or second round. Okay. So can he just keep doing that, or like... Oh, so you have to actually aim that? That's funny. Relze spend another heal prayer. They're both kind of just smacking it out with each other, it looks like. King, if you got any specials, now's the time to use them, man. Power up. Do something. Okay, that teleport got him out of getting hit by Lancer. And there he goes. Where the heck did he go? Do I need to force kill him? Give it till 50 on the clock here. We saw this happen last time, but then he somehow came back on screen. Oh no, that's right. F2 is to kill the second character. Alright, well, given that it was the second match, Relze had a considerable life lead, and King seems to have left the building We're gonna give this one to Rouse. Get our nice little thorough drive music there. Oh yeah, by the way, that's the music that plays in the background there. That is the results screen from the 1998, what people say is a horror racing game, Thrill Drive. Make sure my records here are up to date. Yeah, that should be 10. 10. Let's get that final match started. Hopefully King doesn't keep doing that, because if he keeps doing that, then that's grounds for being DQ'd. We don't want any glitchy characters like that. I think he just rage quit. He's using a 1 AM tactic. I remember seeing that in a, what's it, EX Falcon, however you say his name, video. It was one of his JoJo's Heritage for the Future videos that are showing some tournament footage, and like, somebody rage quits. And he's like, oh, it's the 1 AM tactic. And someone's like, what's the 1 AM tactic? And he goes, well, you see, the 1 AM tactic is, and then goes to the next clip of the montage. So I never quite figured out what the 1 AM tactic is, but I'm figuring it's some kind of rage quitting. Sending in the Lancers. Oh, okay, yeah, so you have to dodge that. You can't, I don't know if it's unblockable or not, though. Ooh, getting rousing a bit of stomach, but he recovers quickly and lullabies. Lullabies again! Was he gonna lullaby a third time? Nope, he's gonna drop a machine on top of him. I guess he's been taking lessons from Dio Brando, you know? I mean, if there's a character you should rip things off from, you know what? I can think of characters not as bad as Dio with this magnificent steamroller. And if you don't believe me, look it up. Look up JoJo Heritage for the Future Steamroller. I mean, he does it in the anime and manga too, but, you know. I just never get tired of seeing that in the actual game. Ooh, Rousey doing a nice little zippy with the air dash there. Okay, Rousey keeping himself up, why not? He's got more than enough of a life lead, but... And that'll do it. That'll do it. That'll do it. King continues his remarkable losing streak. And... that's gonna give Rousey his... where are you? Ah, here we go. Trying to find him in the record book here. That's going to be Rousey his next set win. Come back over to our record book here. King versus Rousey. That's going to be a 0-3. And then Rousey up here continues his reign of terror. 32-22. Hold on here. What's someone tell me I put that in wrong? And for our last fight of this phase, we have Chris taking on a Lancer. Let's go back to the roster, get them set up, and get the final fight of Phase 2 underway. After that 2-2 could last time, he was able to do some damage, so it wasn't a complete wash. It wasn't like Clyde. He wasn't a Clyde. So he was able to do some work. So let's see how he does versus Chris here. Oh no, he's doing the... he's doing the trying to be scary intro. That's great. And Chris being super tiny, that may present problems for them. Oh no, okay, well his main zoning tool can hit him at least. Them. Ooh, but Chris getting off a combo there. Ooh, get him a juggle combo. Come on, Lancer, don't let him just walk all over you like that. Oh, there he goes. He's cooking. Maybe cooking, maybe not. Ooh, maybe not with that combo he just ate. And Lancer, my boy. Come on. Chris finding themselves in the first round win. Ooh, those. So Chris doesn't do a ton of damage. Ooh. Alright, Lancer's starting to pull out more of his tools. He just needs to avoid getting put in the corner like that. He needs to block, find an opening, and take it to Chris, but I don't think he's managing to do that very well. He's having a bad time. He's still good there for a second, but that's how it be sometimes, though. You ever watch a Marvel vs. 2 pro match? Oof. That's basically all it is maneuvering around until you get an opening, and then that happens, basically. That'll give Chris the first match win. Lancer, unfortunately, will continue his losing streak. Let's get him set up with match 2. Oh, no long intro this time. Oh, yeah, he didn't even summon rules cards last time. Yeah, we're back to the corner again. Oh no, he's doing a little bit. He's trying to get himself out of there. But Chris hitting him with the air combo. Oh, bucket. Okay. Gotta follow up the bucket, man. Ooh. This is getting him in that juggle combo. Jeez. Lancer. I think he's gonna be one of those guys that just always comes close but never quite gets it. Oh no, there he goes. He's doing some damage again. Getting him with the chain. Couple hits in. Bucket. Actually enjoying something of a life lead, but I think that life lead is going to get erased here very soon. Dropping his block. I don't know if it's Chris doing a low attack mix-up or something, or what, but he's coming close. I don't think it's going to work. Unfortunately, it's not going to work. That's going to be Chris taking another win there, and Lancer taking another loss. Let's see here. Alright, let's see if Lancer can win at least one. Can he win at least one match? Or at least one round. Break the losing streak of round losses. And Chris is content to say, no, I don't think I'm gonna let them. Oh, hit him in the back end with that chain. But not enough. Chris is keeping him locked down. 10-hit combo. Alright, there we go. Doing a bit of damage there. And maybe... nope. I don't think he's going to take this one. Oh, maybe. Lancer, come on, you had it! It was right there waiting for you. And you biffed it. Yeah, there you go. Just keep throwing spades at him. Yeah, there we go. Lancer always seems to get something going and then get stuck in the corner there. And he needs something. He needs something to get people off of him. Yeah, I think this is a continuation of Lancer's losing streak here, unfortunately. Oh no! What's this? Ooh, okay. It's not going down just yet. Can Wool's card save them? Nope. Wool's card cannot save them. None of the boxes would have even hit them anyways. That's unfortunate. My answer, my boy. Coming back over to the record book. We've got a... Let me see here. Okay, can you pull it? There we go. And that's going to be a 3-0. Frontier applied his 0 points. And Chris is getting her first 16 points. Ba-bing! That's going to bring it to the end of Phase 2. Still complete shutouts. Not too bad, though. We saw King versus Rosé was pretty good. Lancer almost had it, but couldn't quite get even a single match win. Our current top 3 then is going to be Black Girl Susie, Rosé, and then we have Delta Warriors Chris, Tootsie Mark, Susie, and Toriel all tied at 16 points. And I believe they would be tied. Well, Toriel would kind of be at the tail end of this because they lost last round. They didn't get any match wins at all, whereas the others did. So she kind of would be third rather than... Yeah, she'd be third in that case, if we're going off of the... Anyways, but I'm pretty sure if Tootsie Mark got her kicks in this match phase, then she'd be joining them at 32 points. So be here next time. We're going to face 3. And speaking of points for Tootsie Marks Susie, I think it's going to go very well for Klein. As Tootsie Marks is one of the best fighters in this tournament so far. So if you liked what you saw, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and comment. How do you think this tournament is going to turn out? Has your opinion if any characters changed from one video to the next? And are you still confident in who you said or thought was going to win if you were watching from video phase 1? My name is Marshall Joestar. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And remember, victory means nothing. The fight is everything. And no matter what anyone says, you are a beautiful star. Take care, and I'll see you for phase 3.